At the side of the freeway, right at the entry to the Paris airport, stands a majestic tree that signals for years already my arrivals and departures from Europe. It's a cedar from Lebanon that must be at least 150 years old. The last time I went by on my way to the festival in Cannes, the tree had a different message. It reminded me that it had seen the beginnings of photography and the entire history of cinema, which it might just as well survive. So I arrived in Cannes with a question that I asked my colleagues.
Că mor ca mâine, frică mie, că mor ca mâine, măi. Și mor duce la mănăstire și-or pune pământ pe mine, pământ negru, iarbă neagră, trece puica, nu mă întreabă. Pământ negru, iarbă verde, trece puica, nu mă vede, măi. Și când o fi la moartea mea, să-mi chemați bovnica, să-mi ție lumânarea, să mor cu ochii la ea, eu la ea și ea la mine, că prea ne-am avut noi bine,
Testing. It's okay. Okay.
It's a relationship between a mother and her son, and the common bonding is music. I think there is only one dialogue, the whole film. And I found it resonates a bigger story vis-a-vis Northeast. For me, 20 years I was in cricket and then I was more bonded with Northeast. I know Manipur. I know Manipur very well. I am an outsider to all other states, but I follow what's happening. When I saw this film, I only immediately connected myself with Manipur. Why? Because the film is going to either going to tell you something personally, or it may fail. That we can discuss. Manipur for me is a sort of, ongoing theatre of absurdity.
Și când o fi la moartea mea.
Documentary expression, when reality is really complex, it is a very limited way you can capture it. There are dimensions which can only be captured if you translate the same thing into a fiction where you can still resonate with the reality around.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Hey! Hey!
Does it make any
Yeah, we should.
something?
Yeah, something.
Something is there.
Yeah.
No, I felt something,
Yeah.
and whenever I see it, I feel it more. See, an Indian version would have shown the close-up of the gun, the young man who actually he doesn't even kill. He hits somebody, who was, and then he falls unconscious, comes back with the gun, and from the same window. We do not know that mysterious character, the girl who was jumping in the beginning. What was she stealing? But in the same window, he sees his mother down. And then, with the sound effect at the edge of the frame, you can really feel he was taking the gun. Because with the sound effect, it adds that effect. Now, at the end of the film, when the filmmaker really shows the close-up of this young man, all of us, if it works with you, will add our thoughts onto his head. Like the cartoons, if the cartoon characters are speaking, there will be arrow from the mouth, correct? And if the cartoon character is thinking, there will be a balloon. It's inside the head. Now that's effective. The film works. That close-up will really work, and the option is now whether we will go with the gun or the music way. Nature, camera is a very anti-nature thing. It freezes you. It completely freezes you. Then we recorded something. Now it's I think 2-3 minutes clip. Again, music is there. Now, Deep did this film 5 years back. Then Northeast, when we look at Northeast from the other side, we look at it as a single unit. But since I move around, I know it is not, Northeast identity is a misnomer. There is nothing called Northeast identity. There are identities. And then why did they call Northeast? Because when the Britishers looked at it from Kolkata, it was Northeast. From Delhi, it cannot be Northeast. Now again the Hindi word, Purvottar. I all the time get a kick out of it. Uttar means answer. Purva Uttar. Before arriving at an answer is Purvottar. It is. And so I want to show you this melody, show you this clip, and then we will try to improvise like this. So I have to hit and run.
I didn't get your official name.
Yathalila.
Yathalila. Meaning?
Meaning united.
Uncle, can you whistle your name? Can you ask him to whistle his
Away
name
him.
in your calling tune?
Take a thing away.
Coming home.
And by whistle? So how old is your father?
76.
This is from the other side, no? This collar tune will come from the other side.
Yeah.
So how he will answer?
Can oi with can oi gum na. Oi.
He won't repeat this tune.
No, he says
Oi. Oi. There is a story, there is a story and it breaks a story. Like the Discovery Channel, you go and discover other human beings with strange habits. How long will we discover? Dave did it. Then other followers are actually copyrighted thing which he did. At that time there was no approach road at all. Now there is an approach road, you can reach there and go there, and then now if you go through YouTube you get it. You get the story. But getting through the YouTube, getting through Deep's interpretation of it and me going and watching and experiencing it was completely different for me. And this is what as students of cinema, what I have to really tell you is the news value of it is the life of that is very limited.
I can't. What is she telling me? Is she scolding me?
No. Talking about the orange. Akan gak ada. Hey, ang bachi na si hari kum na si. Bisa jangan.
One song.
Five.
5.
So she must be having
five.
5 tunes then.
Yeah.
So but she only sang one.
Two.
Two different.
Yeah. Already sang two.
Two different. So what about the other 3?
Itu ada bro ala anu kan dong.
Beda-beda.
She has got the other 3.
Yeah. Next one.
Beda koi. Beda koi.
That's really nice. And next one. Next. Thank you.
2 years back when we were planning to go there, I could not go because I did not want him to mediate through his film my experience of what I could imagine. So you go there and then suddenly you hear the rooster crows. I said, oh, is it? No, that is only the cock. That's not the... Then we go there and then we start talking with her. This is the final take actually. And she is completely covering herself. She doesn't do that. Then because Animal is good in persuading, and she could really persuade her, and then she did. Now, I cannot make out, even the villages, all of them cannot make out the difference between these 3 notations. But it is a communication between the child and the mother. And the first son, if she is calling with the second tune, he doesn't come. Only the second son comes. When she does it with the third one, the third one comes. Now, our contact person through Deep there, he speaks English, so it was easy for us to communicate with him. His father's name is Coming Home.
Coming home.
Coming Home. His actual name is Coming Home. And he also has got a collar tune. But now he is 74 something and he doesn't actually remember, he cannot reproduce it. Because after a point, they don't really use it in practice for grown-ups. It's not that it is not there. They don't use it in the church. In the church they call the first name. There are 2 churches. In the church if you go and then call somebody like this, it becomes something else. The church and the same mother will come out of the church and call her son like this. Now, there is a story, there is a story and it breaks the story.
Verde maracine, foaie verde maracine, frică mie, că mor ca mâine, frică mie, că mor ca mâine, măi, și mor duce la mănăstire, și-or
I'll conclude with the story. When Godard was interviewed, 100 years of cinema, not 100 years of Indian cinema. So the Wim Wenders who made the film, what he did, the German director gave the chavi of his hotel room to Godard, like to all other directors, and asked them, you can switch on and off the camera with an extended wire. So you can on yourself handle the camera, operate the camera. So Godard goes, and he's 85 years old and still making films now. So he switches on, looking at the camera, not speaking, switching off. It goes on like that, then he lights a cigarette. Then finally what he sees is, world over, the advertisements, the commercials are only 60 seconds. Why? Because you can tell and sell everything about the car within 60 seconds except the truth of the car. The truth is beyond the 60 seconds. So please find your own truth beyond all those, the trappings and...
Și mor duce la mănăstire și-or pune pământ pe mine, pământ negru, iarbă neagră, trece puica, nu mă întreabă. Pământ negru, iarbă verde, trece puica, nu mă vede, Și când o fi la moartea mea, să-mi chemați bovnica, să-mi ție lumânarea, să mor cu ochii la ea, eu la ea și ea la mine, că prea ne-am avut noi bine, mă.